Good morning guys, and a welcome to the Trucker Rudi show. Yeah, that's right. We're just getting our day started. We've had, a good number of hours off. Let's put it to you guys that way. Anyhow, we kind of slept in this morning a little bit. Yes, that's right. I really did. I kind of worked a little bit late last night on all the videos. I didn't get to bed till like midnight there, local time here. So that's 11 o'clock Central Time, but still, that's kind of late for me, right? So I wanted to just get working on these videos, get them all ready for you guys. One rendered overnight, throughout the night. And so that one was obviously done this morning. And now I put the other one on for rendering, so that should be done by the time I get to Toronto. That's the plan anyways, but yeah, this is a fairly small Love's truck stop. They really need to make this bigger up here. They really do. I know the McDonald's has got a couple of truck parking spots over there too, but it's not that great in all reality. They really need to improve parking up here, that's for sure. Alright, after the second four-wheeler, here we can go. Here we go. I know they have a small truck stop right there across the street too, but not that much parking there either, you know.
Right on I-80 West.
So anyhow, we're enjoying that fine sunshine this morning. Are you guys liking that too, or what? I sure do. I love a nice sunny morning, and for a change, no clouds in the sky, and I'm hoping it's gonna stay that way. I'm hoping we won't be getting any more rain here in the next couple of days. We'll have nice sunshine. We got 349 miles to go till we get to Toronto. So it's not like we have a whole lot of miles to do today, but I kind of figured I'd time it so that way I would get into Toronto maybe at 2 o'clock in the afternoon or something like that.
29 miles.
If you guys remember, I met up with Sailing Trucker over here, guys. And I flew my drone up here exactly over this river. And see how I just did that? I wanted to give guys shout outs, right? Different channels, right? And that's how we do it. Every once in a while we'll be mentioning a different YouTube channel, and go check them out if you like what you see, you know. Don't hesitate to subscribe, and actually also watch their videos. Don't just subscribe, because that's no good. That doesn't make no sense if you're going to go over there and subscribe just because I send you over there, and then you never watch the video. That's no good. You guys also need to watch the videos. Same goes with mine. If you're subscribed to me, you need to watch the videos. Don't just be subscribed and never watch a video, you know. Anyhow, I'm feeling great. Had a good night's sleep. Now it's time to hit the road like we did and get the miles under our belt and make our way to Toronto. Yes. Oh yeah, I like it. Man, I'm telling you guys, there last night, it was a disaster there with the trucks coming in there, with the amount of volume of trucks that were coming in there and looking for parking spots and stuff like that. It was kind of fun to watch in all reality. Guys were honking their air horn at each other, and yeah, I was happy I parked on this side of the truck stop there, where it was kind of the end of the parking lot, kind of at the corner there, and not too much traffic was coming through there, right, because they had to make a U-turn and go out the other way, right? So all the guys that were sleeping at the other end, where all the traffic is coming in, going through the fuel line and going out again, that's where a couple of guys got kind of stuck, and they were honking the horns at each other there because they were getting mad because they were getting blocked. They couldn't get out, nobody could get in. It was a disaster there for a little while. It's kind of fun to watch. But anyhow, that's how it goes sometimes when you have a really small truck stop and you don't get there early enough to catch a parking spot. Well, you're out of luck. But I got lucky, super lucky. Like, I got the second last place spot that was in the parking lot, and then as soon as I took that, another truck came and took the other one, so the truck stop was full. There's no more parking. Anyhow, let's get on down the road, get to Toronto, see how everything goes today. I finally got all my border crossings cleared. I have 7 PARS numbers, right? So, yeah. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I actually have to stop somewhere and fill out my border crossing sheet yet. You know, usually I don't have to worry about that because I have to do it right away and send all my paperwork in. Well, this customer had already sent everything in before I even got there, so dispatch had set everything up already, so now I have to fill out that page still. I done forgot about that. I just danged on me, so I'm gonna have to do that here in a little bit. I know for you guys that don't ever cross the border, you have no idea what I'm talking about, but hey, maybe I'll show you. We'll see. Anyhow, let's get on out of here. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Stick around for the rest of the show, will ya? Alright guys, as you guys can see, it's starting to get a little bit cloudy again. Yeah, and the wind has really picked up. All of a sudden, out of the middle of nowhere, it just hit me and it, whoa, you know, like shook me like that. It's like, whoa, relax. But anyways, we're on I-90 already. We're only about 40 minutes away from getting into Ontario. Well, 45 minutes give or take to get to the border, I would say. But anyhow, I thought we were going to have nice and sunny day all day today, but I guess that's not going to be the case. And we also did get us a reload offer, and we'll be picking up a reload. They wanted me originally to go pick that load up, but I won't be into Toronto before probably 4 o'clock tonight or this afternoon, and that load was supposed to be picked up at 3. So I asked them, can a day cab or a local driver go pick it up? And they said, yeah, no problem. We'll have a local driver pick it up. You can pick it up from the terminal. So that's better, even better for me, right? I like that idea much better anyhow. So, yeah, I'll probably make me a little bit of a pit stop here, maybe at the next rest area. I know they got Timmy's in there. Probably go grab me a coffee or something. I'm a little bit thirsty today, I don't know why, but haven't had anything to drink yet so far, so I think it's about time for me to go somewhere and get me a cup of coffee. And then we'll go into Toronto. I'll probably, I don't know, I'll probably go over there to Master Steak and have me a good steak. And then we'll probably see, we'll see. I might get out of Toronto tonight, maybe not, we'll see. I know I'll be a little bit low on hours. I don't think I'll be able to make it home Thursday night. I think I'm gonna have to take it easy and just go home on Friday morning. That's kind of what I'm thinking, what's gonna end up happening, but anyhow, let's get on down the road, guys, and make our way to Toronto. We just finished filling out this page. This is kind of what it looks like. I'm hoping you guys can actually see it. Let me turn on the light so you might be able to see it a little bit better. But yeah, so we just finished filling it out. I got 7 par code stickers on here on this one today. So yeah, we just pulled over into this rest area up here and went in and used the men's room, got me a cup of coffee at Timmy's, drank that inside, relaxed a little bit, and now it's time to hit the road again. That's right. Time to get out of here, as I like to say. So let's go ahead and hit the road, guys. I know we're taking our half an hour break. Now, I didn't really have to do that, but I decided to go ahead and do that. I was a little bit hungry anyway, so I had me a coffee.
600 feet, make a U-turn if possible.
Yeah, I figured that's good enough. Get down to Toronto and have master steak over there, right? That's kind of the goal. But I needed to fill out that piece of paper so that way we can actually cross the border, right? I don't want to go too fast in here. Pedestrians, the workers, they go over there. I guess they park over there. Don't want to run over anybody, right? That's always the plan. Anyhow, it got super windy over the last little while. And I know I mentioned it on one of my previous clips already, but I checked the weather and it's up to like 70 kilometers an hour gusting winds. It's insane.
Continue on this road for 8 miles.
70 is about, I want to say 40, well, yeah, 42 miles an hour roughly, give or take. So yeah, it is crazy windy. But hey, it is what it is. We gotta get down to Toronto no matter what. Well, if it got too bad, we will stop, but right now it's okay. We're still doing all right with the wind. We are still managing. This truck, believe it or not, seems to be handling this wind pretty good. I'm pretty impressed. I thought with this kind of speed, when I saw the speed of the wind gust, I thought it would have felt worse, but it actually is not that bad with this truck, so I'm pretty impressed. I guess it has a lot to do with the aerodynamic. I can never say the word correctly, but whatever. It is what it is, right? Here I am coming up on this Fort Erie Bridge. Yeah, I think they call this the Peace Bridge if I'm not mistaken. And it's been under construction here for a good long while already. Yeah, it's a bit of a disaster, but hey, they gotta fix it too, right?
8.5 mile. Keep to the right on.
Yes,
Q.
they do. They really do. They gotta keep it in good shape, right? So we can cross this bridge. If they don't maintain it, we wouldn't be able to cross it, right? But it looks like the water level must be fairly high. Looks like that water is really moving at a high speed there right now. Water level must be quite high in my opinion. I certainly wouldn't want to jump in that. Raging water right down there below. No way. Let's see. It doesn't even look like there's much of a lineup today for a border there. So looking pretty good. Up there to the right, you might be able to see it. That there's 2 trucks there, and that's it. Looks like I can't quite tell if all them lanes are open, but almost looks
In
that way.
meters, keep to the right on Q.
Anyhow, we're gonna
1.1
have to go
kilometers.
ahead and get out of here so we can go see them over there and check with customs, and we should be okay to go. So we'll see you guys in a bit. I am now only 35 kilometers away from getting to our terminal. Yeah, that's right. And traffic is starting to pick up a little bit. Yes, indeed it is. But oh well. It is what it is. I like to say sometimes, and I know Jukebox probably say, I hate that when you say that. Yeah, well, I guess it can get annoying if you abuse it, I guess. But anyways, we're just cruising right along here. It just started drizzling a little bit ago, just a tiny little bit. I'm just hoping that it ain't going to turn into like ice rain or snow and stuff like that. But still haven't heard anything from dispatch on what the trailer number is going to be that I'm supposed to be picking up. But that's okay. I'll just run down there and drop this load. Probably go in and talk to dispatch. They have dispatch actually here in Toronto as well. Probably go over there and talk to them and find out if the load is there. Maybe by the time I get over there, maybe it's over there. Who knows? But I doubt it. You know, it's supposed to be loaded at 3 o'clock. So generally it could take anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half until they're loaded, right? So they may not be back to the yard before 4:30, 5 o'clock tonight. That's a good possibility. But anyhow, I'm just gonna go ahead and cruise along here, and probably gonna go down to Master Steak, grab me a good bite to eat, and I'm not sure even if I'll leave today yet. I'm kind of debating. Do I want to leave tonight? Do I want to leave tomorrow? I checked earlier when I was at the border and I only had 19 hours remaining. So that means by the time I get down here, that's going to be about 2 hours less. So yeah, I don't know. I'm only going to have probably 17 hours remaining. Which in all reality, that's not too terribly bad, but that means I can only drive maybe 8.5 hours a day, you know, for the next 2 days. Otherwise, I'll be running out of hours so fast and you won't know what hit me. Yep. But anyhow, let's get down to the terminal and find out, you know, because they can tell me, you know, when if that guy has already picked up that load or gal or whatever it is, right? I don't know if it's a guy or gal. But anyhow, let's go find out and see what happens. Just finished dropping my trailer here in Toronto and my load is already ready. They gave me my paperwork, but I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go down here and go down to Master Steak first. I don't know, it quit recording on me again, like really? But I said I'm gonna go down here and go to Master Steak and get me a good bite to eat, hopefully, if I can get into this lot. It's pretty bad traffic up here, that's for sure. And then I'm gonna go back and get my trailer and hopefully get out of Toronto. That's kind of the plan. Hopefully I can do that. Yeah, I really hope so. I figured, you know what, let me waste a little bit of time in here and then I can go out of Toronto probably without too much of a hassle, with too much traffic. There we go, we can finally get in here. So let's go in here and have us a good bite to eat, guys. Here we go, guys. For those of you guys that didn't know, you can actually buy shrimp. Yeah, a nice looking steak right here at Master Steak. The way it works, you gotta go up here to the counter, order your stuff, and then you gotta go and sit down and wait for your order to come. They'll usually give it to you like this, and you see you got a nice salad bar up there. Right behind there is where all the action happens, guys. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and sit down and get us a good bite to eat. I already ordered, so I'll sit down and wait till my food comes, right? All right, guys, are you guys ready for my steak that I ordered today? Well, let's take a look. Holy moly, look at that nice juicy steak. Got us some dinner roll, good salad over there. Oh my goodness, I think we're gonna have us a really good supper. What do you guys think? Leave a big fat thumbs up if you agree. So we'll see you in a few.
We were open in 1977, right? 78.
Cool.
It was an investment property that used to belong to an electrician. There was a bungalow here. No one lived in it. It was torn down. You know, nobody wanted it. You know, they could have had a house if they wanted to pick it up and take it away. So we had to tear it down.
Wow.
Wow. You know.
So
And before that, my father was a butcher.
Oh.
I trained as a butcher, and my grandfather was a butcher.
Okay.
And this was our first restaurant, and you know, pretty well only restaurant.
That you guys still own?
Yeah.
Why are you guys not expanding? Like, I think you guys are doing really well.
I can, you know,
Run the restaurant?
that owns a restaurant and opens up 2 or 3, and they don't dumb down their, you know, they don't dumb down everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you live in Canada or the United States?
I live in Canada, yeah.
Okay, it's no different. Canada or United States. The price of real estate's gone up. Landlords are greedy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. In order to have a restaurant that cooks everything from scratch, 50% of your space has to be kitchen.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, that's when you make everything from scratch. That includes washrooms also, public and staff, 50%. And if you look at this property here, right?
Yeah.
If you walk outside and see where that wall
Yeah, I've
is,
seen that. Yeah.
you'll notice that there's more kitchen and storage than there is restaurant.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Now you go do that to any other place, right? It's like 25% kitchen, washrooms, and 75 sit down because
Yeah.
they want to pack in as many people around.
Oh, yeah.
So two things happen. Two things happen in these restaurants. Two things. It's two types of restaurants.
Yes.
Okay. One type is where you don't actually make anything. You just, everything comes in ready made.
Yeah.
Or two, it's a very high-end restaurant, and the ingredients you bring in are not in large quantities.
Sure.
Like if you were selling hamburgers and you wanted to do, let's say, $10,000 a day in hamburger sales, you'd need a bigger refrigerator than you would, let's say, doing $10,000 a day in lobster. Does that make sense to you? So that's what I mean. Though these restaurants, when you have a small kitchen, right? When you have a small kitchen, either you bring in everything ready made and have and you don't have that, everything's kind of, you don't have any things like fresh potatoes. Now here's a mixed bag about fresh potatoes. Fresh potatoes, we get ours directly from a farmer. We don't get it through a veggie distributor. We get our other veggies through a veggie distributor.
Cool. I like that.
Okay, but the potatoes come from a farm just north of here.
Cool.
And maybe an hour north of here. A farm is a farm.
Sure.
And there's wildlife in a farm. And there might be mice. That's what I mean by wildlife. That's why a lot of restaurants have gone to frozen potatoes.
Yeah.
Okay? But our farmer, he kind of, he keeps on top of these things. So when are you going to open up your restaurant now that you know the ins and outs? Never, right?
Never. Yeah, no. I had one business, and that was my own truck, and that is actually my truck right there.
Well, restaurant business has changed.
Oh, yeah, big time.
You just got the information.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But no, I love coming here, and are you actually the owner of this business?
I told you, my family opened it up. Okay, you're going to hear it. You're going to play that back to you now.
Wow. Yeah, I know, I remember.
So how long you been blogging?
4 years.
4 years?
Yeah.
How many followers you got?
A little over 4,400.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does it pay money?
That does a little bit, yeah.
It helps, eh?
Yeah, every little bit helps. I mean, I'm trying to get bigger, but I also do photography and stuff.
You do? What, Canon or Nikon?
Canon.
Canon? Same here. I'm a Canon guy. I went down the Canon route.
Nice.
I like Nikon color, though.
Nikon is good, but I think Canon has got better color science for human skin.
Yes.
But for other stuff, Nikon might be better.
Yeah, I had a guy that went back and forth.
Yeah?
He said more professional photographers that shoot indoors use Nikon, and more professional photographers that shoot outdoors use Canon. Most shots are shot indoors, though. So does that mean Nikon's better? I don't know.
See, I love nature.
Yeah.
So
Are you shooting full frame?
Yeah. I shoot the 5D Mark IV.
Okay, I got the Mark III.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you just got that camera a year ago or two?
Yeah, a year ago, yeah.
Yeah. So have you ever cleaned the sensor?
Not really,
I got dust on mine.
Okay.
And there isn't... They got these gel things from Germany.
Okay.
It's a very super soft silicone on a stick.
Okay.
But it looks like a toothbrush without the brushes. It has a square chunk.
Are you talking about the mirror itself or like behind the mirror?
The sensor.
Yeah, that's what I thought, yeah.
Right? I took it to Vistec.
I'll tell you a good place to go. Go to Henry's.
I don't like Henry's.
You don't like Henry's, eh?
No.
Oh, shit.
No, you should write a blog about Henry's. I went to Vistec. right? And I'll tell you, Vistec started out as a rental company, and I've been a customer of theirs since the second year they opened.
Wow.
Okay, and they've always steered me right.
You haven't been able to clean it properly, or?
No, I took it to Vistec, and all they did is they blew it out. They didn't charge me, and they said, if you want a proper cleaning, it's $80, but I suggest against it. He goes, just use software. Because when they do a wet one, right, they might get streaks in the corner and stuff like that, right? Then it's even worse.
Yeah.
He says just live with it and remove the dust spots with
Photoshop or Lightroom. You can do that.
Yeah, with Photoshop.
Yeah, I mean, most of the
I use Camera Raw.
Okay, yeah. But no, I do quite a bit of birds. I love birds. I love the landscape. I just shot a event this last 2 weeks ago, but it was a trucking event. But you know, do a little bit on the side. But but yeah, nice to finally meet you in person.
Yeah, my brother Peter cooked your steak.
Cool. Is that the old guy there with the white?
Yeah, that's the old.
Yeah. I see him here all the time.
I'm the oldest.
Oh, okay.
I'm 62.
Oh, wow.
He's not even 60 yet. He's 58 or something like that.
I've heard you guys arguing in here before in another language. Is that
Greek?
Greek? Oh, cool. Okay.
You have an accent?
I do. Yeah.
What background?
I'm actually German.
German?
Yeah. Yeah. I speak Low German, High German, a little bit of Spanish.
I love Spain. I love Spain. You've ever been to Spain?
No, I have not.
You should go to Spain.
But I grew up in South America, so.
Yeah. Oh, forget it. That's a whole different thing than Spain.
It is, yeah.
We have made it to North Bay, Ontario, and yes, it is the next morning. We after we got done eating at Master Steak and all of that stuff, we went and grabbed our trailer. Well, first we went and fueled up, and then we went and grabbed our preloaded trailer and got out of town. But by that time it was already dark and all that fun stuff, right? So I didn't capture any of it. But now it's the next morning. Got here fairly late at 10 o'clock at night, so I was pretty tired, went pretty much straight to bed. So now it's the next morning, guys. Yes, indeed. And I hope you guys really enjoyed that little talk with the Master Steak owner. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I really was quite surprised that he came walking up to me. He actually came up to me. I never asked him to get an interview with him or tell us a little bit about his how he started his restaurant there and all that, right? So I hope you enjoyed that little bit. That was certainly fun. And the way it actually turned out was, you guys saw the previous clip, right? I showed you guys that they have steaks for sale, they have shrimp, and showed you how that whole thing works, right? And the employees saw that, and I guess the word spread pretty quickly. And before I knew it, when I got my meal, the boss came down and sat down on my table, and we started talking. And I asked him, "Hey, can I put that on video?" And he said, "Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind." So that's why we got a little bit of a story. I think that was really neat, really unexpected. But hey, that's usually when you get the best videos, right? Is unexpected. And that's why it's good to carry the camera with you at all times. Yep, that's exactly what we did. But anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here and start a new vlog. I got to put these files all into my computer, and then we'll be good to go, right? So have a great day, everybody, and we'll look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow.